My prayer for you this morning is that you have a wonderful day. May I take a moment of your time and ask God to give us and bless us with this wonderful day. Thank you. I don't know how many of you read your star forecasts every day, but here's something for you. You're becoming pretty good at your job, I shouted at the weatherman as he peered out of his window at the clouds above. Today you predicted a storm and it looks like there's going to be one. Soon you might be sent to Delhi to forecast the weather in the capital. No, don't let them do that to me, cried the weatherman, letting fall 2 large drops from his myopic eyes. I don't need to go anywhere else. I'm quite happy predicting the weather here. And I also quite happy here, said another head popping out of another window. Who's that? I asked the weatherman. Ah, said the weatherman happily, he's the astrologer for your newspapers and magazines. An astrologer? I exclaimed, looking at the men at the window and then glancing at both of them as they smiled at each other. And why are you both so happy to have each other's neighbors? Because, cried the astrologer, who seemed a lot more jovial than his friend. Yesterday, his weather forecast and my astrological predictions got mixed up at the newspaper office, and for the first time, our forecast turned out to be absolutely right, though in the wrong columns, said the weather forecaster. Just a minute, I said, trying to control my astonishment. You mean to say that today the weather forecast came in the astrology column and the astrology forecast appeared in the weather column? Exactly, cried both the forecasters together. Yesterday, said the astrologer, winking at me, I warned my readers to be careful as the stars foretold dark clouds looming in the background. And I, said the weatherman, mentioned in my weather report that the atmosphere would be bright and sunny. This morning I've received at least a dozen calls from people, said the astrologer, as to how bright and happy they are feeling today, at how right I was, and as you can see, the weather suddenly turned out to be dark and cloudy. So, continued the weatherman, we have decided to exchange our forecasts every day and then send it to newspapers and magazines. You see, we want our readers to get absolute truth in their daily forecast from now on. I left both my imaginary forecasters and pondered over what they'd revealed. I've stopped looking at forecasts a long time back because I don't need to know what the future holds for me, because I know my future is in God's hands and His hand holds me every single hour of the day. That no matter if the days are bright and sunny or dark and gloomy, with His hand in mine, I can brave the day. Before I sign off, I'd like you to go to subscribe on your YouTube and press the button so that you'll get my talk every single day. Thank you.